is the second section of chapter 2. Please this video open in laptop. Using formula on text, we can also we can perform addition on character or string data type. Except for addition, other operation like subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. are not allowed on the string data type. Ampersand sign is used to perform addition. Addition of two or more text value is called concatenation. Let us understand with the help of example. Enter any string and type any cell and second one in a second place and concate with each other by writing formula. Enter formula equal A1 ampersand B1 in cell C1 and press enter key. Then answer concate the both the string variable concate together and answer will be displayed in C. This thing I will perform under Excel. Here, this is the cell address is the A10. I'm writing here computer. And in a second cell B10, I'm writing here application. Now in BA11, writing formula equal the cell reference of this address. You click here, A10 will become, and then ampersand sign, and then click on this cell reference, B10 will come. This formula is over, press enter key. You can see the computer application will come together without any space. If you want to join these two words with space, then you will write down the formula like this equal and then reference of computer cell and then ampersand sign double inside the double inverted comma, put the space and then write down the reference of application together and ampersand sign and then write down the application here B10 and press enter key. You can see computer application with space will be generated. After this, I will explain cell range. Cell range, a range is a group of continuous cells which form the shape of rectangle. It can be group of two cells or as many cells or entire worksheet. You can specify the range by writing starting cell address followed by ending cell address, and both are separate by colon sign. For example, C1 is a starting address and C10 is the ending address, and both is separated by colon sign. This is known as cell range. Second topic is selecting cell range. How to select the cell range? In a computer, we can select in three ways this cell range. First, by the mouse. First, you click the cell on a starting address and hold it the left mouse button and drag the mouse button toward desired location. By this you can select the cell. In this figure, this rectangle box is displayed in this figure. This is a selected cell. And this process you can perform by keyboard also. First, you select the first cell and hold it the shift key, and after this press arrow key, left arrow key, right arrow key or down arrow key as per selection area. And then selected portion will be highlighted. Third one is also by keyboard. First, select the cell in the first cell of the range and press F8 key. To expand the selection by the using arrow key, and select the area by movement of the arrow key, and stop this selection, again press F8 key. This all thing I will show by Excel. Look it here. This is the already created cell. I will show here selection. First click first point by mouse. Click here and drag toward the right downward side. This rectangle box will be displayed. It means these cells are selected by mouse. Second way, by keyboard. First click the cell and hold it the shift mouse button and arrow key. I'm using down arrow key. This rectangle box will be displayed. It means this cell are selected. Third way is also keyboard. First you click here and then press F8 key by keyboard and using arrow key to select the area, and your selection is over. Again you will press F8 key. This square box will be come on a screen. This is known as selected cell. After this, again come to the point using range in a formula. Using range in a formula. Type the data as shown in a figure. I already created the table in a Excel. I will show and write down the formula equals sum B2 colon B7. B2 is starting range and B7 is the ending range. This range including in this formula and press enter key, you will see all the cell from A to B to B7 value add together and answer will be displayed on that particular place. So I will perform this thing in a Excel. Look it here. Here I am writing formula equal sum bracket. And then using range, first you click here. The first cell address will be displayed in a formula bar. And then press type colon sign and click on last range cell. This is the last range cell is B7. B2 colon B7 and then close the bracket and press enter key. The value, all value of this range add together, answer will become 8,900 will display in a screen. This is using range in a formula. Second way, second topic of this chapter, naming range. Naming a range. Naming a range means till now you have to see that whenever you want to refer to a range cell, you may use for cell reference like B2 colon B7. Excel provide with another option of referring the cell refer a range of cell, and that is given suitable meaning name to the cell range. Means whatever range you have selected, instead of the writing cell range, you can write cell name. First of all, you will create the name for a specific range. So how to do this work? First, select the range of cell that that you want to name. Let us like this B2, B7. I want to give the name of this range. And then you will go on formula tab. In this, select the define name group and click define name. The new name dialog box is appear like this. Dialog box will be appear. The sum computer already give the name. Suggested name will be displayed. If you want to change, you can able to change. And here name field, enter the name that you want to specify the range, say like a unit sold. And under after this you have a scope. Under here you have many options. First one, workbook, means this name is applicable for whole worksheet. Suppose this name you will specify on a particular worksheet. So you will select a particular worksheet. This name work on only worksheet. Comments means under this comments, whatever comments, if you want to write, then you can write. If you want to ignore, you can ignore and press OK key. By this process, we can create name for range. Now I will show this. I want to create a name for this range. This is the selected name. I want to give the name. Here you will go in a formula tab. Under this, you will see the define name option will be displayed here. Click, then this dialog box will be appear. I'm writing here unit sold. US. US I have U u underscore sold. This name I want to give for this range, and then click here. You have many options. One is the workbook, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and so on. I want whole worksheet. This name is work for whole worksheet, so I have selected worksheet. If you want to the any comments, then you can write, otherwise you can ignore also and press OK. This particular range have name. This new name is u sold, u underscore sold. In place of formula writing range, we can write name. The same range and name both have same work. Now next topic of this chapter, using name range in a formula. Using name range in a formula, first you click B8, type the formula. Now click the drop down arrow using formula option in the define name group, and on a formula tab, and select the name, whatever name do you want to select from the display list. A name, the name get the post in a formula. Now type the close bracket to complete the formula definition. The formula would like this, and then press enter key. The result in the screen, you can get the result in the screen. This all option, and this all the things I will perform in Excel. Look it here. Here I'm writing equal sum and then bracket. After this, instead of the writing range, I want to use in a name range. Click on formula, and then you will see use in formula. Click here, and here a you sold name will be displayed in this list. And then you will click here and close parenthesis, press enter key. Then the formula, this result will be displayed on a screen. The next topic of this chapter is cell reference and its type. What is the cell reference and its type? The cell address that we use in a formula is known as the cell reference. For example, A1, where A denote the column name and 1 denote the row name number. With reference, you can use the data from different part of worksheet or different sheet of workbook. There are three type of cell reference. First one, relative cell reference. Generally, we are using this cell reference in a formula. When you are create a formula, reference to a cell or range are usually based on position related to the cell. When you are copy or move the formula to other cell, the reference to the cell automatically get changed. For example, let's say the formula in A3 is equal A1 plus A2. When you copy the formula from A3 to B3, the Excel automatically change the reference to match the location of cell B1 in place of A1, B2 in place of A2. Let's understand by practically here, select the cell B8. In formula, sum B2, B7 is written. Click on copy button, select the cell, select the cell C8 and click on paste button. Observe that the cell reference in C8 changed automatically from B2 colon B7 to C2 C7. This is known as cell reference. I will show in Excel. Look at here. I'm writing formula here. This is the new cell. This cell is a C2. So C2 cell equal sign. I'm writing here sum. Just wait. I'm including here one field again here. Here I will include one field. This is known as expansions. Monthly expansions I'm using here, and write 200, 100, 300, and 250, 175, and 275. Now I'm using formula here. I'm using formula here. This is a D2. Writing formula sum and starting location colon, and here is the ending location. Clear this thing? Ending location. And then formula, the answer will become 100, 1200 answer will be there. What is the location? B2 and colon C2. I want to copy this. You will click here and copy. And this formula paste on in B3, D3, sorry, D3 by pasting here. Then you will see the answer is 2100. And that formula is automatically according to cell reference. The cell reference will change here. Look at here, the formula is sum B3 colon C3. यहाँ पर formula है is equal to sum B2 colon C2, but here formula is sum B3 colon B C3. Same formula, if you will copy downward side also, the reference of this formula will be changed down. Now you can see that each and every rows have different answer, different answer, because cell reference automatically change according to relative cell. This is known as cell reference. And after this, another relative reference after other relative reference, because relative reference if you will use in a formula according to cell reference, relative reference will change. Absolute reference, second one is the absolute reference. What is the meaning of absolute reference? Absolute reference is used when we do not want to change the address of cell while copying or moving the formula from one cell to another. To use absolute reference in a cell, we need dollar sign sign before column and row. It means this dollar sign indicate the row and column will be fixed. For this purpose, you can perform here, type this 100. By this example, I will not showing here. I will show another example. Look it here. I close this. This is the relative reference, and E will show the absolute reference. I want to show here is equal to sum, and then bracket dollar sign for row. Row name is here dollar, and then I want B2. Sorry, dollar B $2. This is the, it means the column number we cannot change, row number you cannot change, and colon, and here C2 dollar C and $2. This formula refer to absolute reference. Then you will press answer become a 1200. And this formula, if you will copy in another location like this, look at here, copy paste it, you will see the same calculation value will be displayed, because the absolute reference according to cell reference will not change. Jabki whenever the relative reference according to cell reference will change. But here, absolute reference, whenever you copy from new location, you will get every time you will get same answer. Look it here. I'm selecting and copying this. Every place you will get 1200, 1200. In a relative reference, according to this formula will be copied, but address every time address will be different. But here address become a same. Every place you will get the same address. That's why answer is also same. This is known as absolute reference. After this, mixed reference. After this, mixed reference means it is the combination of relative and absolute reference. In this type of reference, either row and column to remain fixed. For example, $A. $A means column name will be fixed. And before the one here is not written $sign, it means row number become changed. Plus, before A here is not written $sign, it means row will be changed. Sorry, column will be changed. And before the two here written $sign, it means row number become a fix. The example of mixed reference, let us calculate here. Type 100 in BE12 and click on cell 2 and write down the formula $C2 minus E$12 and press enter key. It means whatever value you have written on E12 will be fixed. So I will show this by Excel here. First, you will click on E12. 100, writing 100 on E12 and bring the cursor in a particular location. Suppose I have taken here dollar C2, dollar C2 and minus equal sign. First of all, I'm writing here equal sign because using formula minus E dollar 12 means row number become a fixed and press enter key. So 100 divide the 100 200 minus 200 minus 100 answer become 100. And this formula if you will copy in each and every row you will get 100 minus 100 answer 0, 300 minus 100 answer 200, 250 minus 100 answer 150, 170 minus 100 75, 200 minus 275 minus 100 175. Here is no value, so answer become a minus 100. This is known as cell reference. Now I am stop this meeting. Next time I will start new meeting. Okay.